Hey guys, welcome to the ranch 2024. She's beautiful. Beautiful. It's been a while since the last post. Apologies. It's been a busy winter. Work got kind of crazy and so I stopped doing videos, much to my dismay. Anyways, summer's here. Lots of little projects. I'll give you guys a bit of an update. We finally trimmed the hedges down. All the lilacs just finished blooming. So, fun fact, when you have lilacs, you don't want to trim them late summer, fall, winter, any of that. You want to wait till they bloom, and then you got a 2-week window. After that, they start shooting out all of the buds for next year's blooms. And if you cut them off, they don't bloom. So trim them right after they bloom. Then they'll still shoot those things up and you're good to go. So I'm still a lackluster hedge trimmer, but there we go. This tree's got a bit of a trimming. Also, we had a crazy windstorm and part of it broke off, which was good because I had to cut some of it because there's a power line up there. You can see that we were encroaching on very closely, and our neighbors wouldn't have been super happy if the tree cut that out. In other news, we have made our dog pen drastically bigger. It's now, instead of being over there, terminating the side of the house, it's now terminating at the side of the deck. Future plans to run it underneath the deck itself as well, so they have the entire deck, underdeck to explore under during the hot sunny days. I also need to refinish the deck this summer, but that's the plan. There are still some holes. I need to finish this fence. That's the current plan. Wife's got the garden, and the roof is losing shingles. So we might get that tinned this year as well. Give you guys an update on the bunker, which is the main reason most of you guys are here. The other most reason is the espresso machine, which you're in. La Marzocco Mini. That thing is still running super strong. I am missing this. This was here earlier before I did hedge trimming, which means I probably hit it off myself. So let's see if I can find it. That's bizarre. It's very bizarre. Oh, here it is. Look at that. Sweet deal. Good as new. Turbo unfortunately lost an eye during one of their encounters with the porcupines. He unfortunately had a missed quill, 2 missed quills that got in behind his eye and caused an eye infection, which we treated. Got better, then got worse again, treated it again, didn't get better, realized it had to go, and they removed it. They found evidence of some porcupine quill fragments, which had migrated behind his eye, which is why porcupines are super bad, and you want to take them very seriously. Keep your puppy safe. He's a very happy doggo. He's a $1 million doggo at this point, but he's a happy doggo. Wife hit a deer with the old Vibe, and that sucked. But we got a cool new Crosstrek Wilderness, which is an awesome car. I've been driving Crosstreks for a very long time myself. I got a 2015 that we've had since 2017. It's been a tank, so that's awesome. A couple of the new updates. Check this out. I got the Honda Bug. This is a 1983 ATC 70 redone with a 140cc Piranha engine, 4-speed. This thing freaking gives it. The first time I got on it, almost killed myself. No, I'm not really almost killed myself, but I didn't know the way I thought it was a 1 down, 4 up. Not that it was just neutrals all the way down and then you got the gears up. So I thought I had it in neutral. I actually had it in first, and I decided to give it a little rev as I let out the clutch. So it immediately jumped up. I was in the garage, actually, in a little motor garage. The motor garage being the white building. And that thing just took off. And I was still holding on, but it was making a lap. I think that thing, both those rear wheels at one point touched the side of the wall. The vertical section of the wall, until I finally let go and was like, holy crap. But that was fun. This is my Christmas Day present to myself. A new to me Polaris Razor RS1. My wife was like, why you got a side-by-side? She's all excited. And then she realized it was a single seater. And I was like, well, you never come with me anyways. Yeah, It's missing a fender, which I lost somewhere out in the bush because the dogs, not these guys, our husky Malamutes, took off one day. They dug out of their fence. I went to find them, and they were chasing some things they weren't supposed to be chasing, so I was in dire need of getting them. And they took me all through there. I think somewhere up in there, in that bush, the steep section, there was one section where it's like, hey, look on the GPS, because I use the tractive system with them. It said they were on the other side of a bush, and I was trying to get to them very quickly. So I just said the heck with it. I just went through it. And I did that several times. And then when I returned home, I realized I was in fact missing a fender, which was very sucky. The other fender I lost when I tipped the thing, well, it was mostly my fault. But yeah, tipped once, broke the fender. I need to fix that and put it back on. This fender is, I'm gonna find it at some point this summer, I hope, or this fall when the foliage dies down a little bit, but it's hiding out there. It is out there somewhere, and I will find it. It looks much better on the other side. It looks freaking awesome. And this machine is just incredible. I've been in razors before, but the RS1, honestly, they sell for way below their value because people are just like, single-seater RS1, like it's like a hopped up Honda Pilot or Honda Odyssey with suspension, crazy ground clearance. This thing is freaking, this is absolutely a beast. I love this thing. It's incredible. 1,000 cc's, 110 horsepower. It's the hopped up, got the whole Razor 1000 XP whatever. It's got the turbo drivetrain, so it's crazy. I love it. It gets me everywhere I want to go. It's unreal. And that thing is my social Sunday scooter. I drive this thing down the grids. I do a little 10K loop, and pretty much every time I go out, I meet a new neighbor, because who doesn't want to talk to the guy who's riding on the vintage little Honda mini trike, hopped up mini trike. Super fun to drive now that I know how to not kill myself on it. It's not original. It's not actually a Christmas model. It's been outfitted with, like, I don't know, some fiberglass fender kit and tank from the UK. But anyways, it's a good time. So yeah, that's mostly the update. I got a little tow behind Swisher garden, whatever, lawnmower thing. Definitely not suited for all of the stuff we have around here. I've realized that's mainly for around the yard only, because I've already blown a belt on it, taken it places I should not have been taking it. So that's that. I blew up the Outlaw last winter. I unfortunately was a bit of a noob, and this is not the Outlaw. This is a parts Outlaw that I found for super cheap and brought in to fix my own Outlaw that I've had in previous videos. It's an 06. It's got the Fuji 500cc engine. Awesome engine. But yeah, if you're riding quads, pay very much attention to your sprocket and chain. Sprockets and chain. If they're wearing out, don't run that thing. I did not. I knew it was running slack, and you know, my chain was worn. I didn't have enough tension in it anymore. It was beyond the spec, but I ran it anyways. I ran it through some bush, and I had a little twig pop up, get stuck, get it knocked off of the rear sprocket, which was worn. It then doubled up at the front here. I had this little guard here, and it pushed right through into the case head, and it punctured a hole in that, and that is a very expensive part. I was able to pretty much buy this entire parts quad with a functional engine. It's got missing some other stuff, but it's apparently fully functional. I bought this entire thing, had it shipped to me, and I have to just pop off a couple parts. I still need a new chain and set of sprockets because these ones are also worn, but that should get mine back in action. Again, those independent rear suspension. It's a 2x4 sports quad, but with the independent rear suspension, it is a trail machine. It still has a ton of ground clearance. It's fantastic out there in the bush. I absolutely loved it. I just killed it prematurely. I've had mine since it's a 2006, and I've had mine since 2012. No, 2010 or 11. I've had it for ages. So it's a cool machine. I love it a ton. It's so green out here. incredibly green. Worked on a new trailer. They're storing it out here because I have room and they don't, at least at present. It's a nice old gooseneck, flat deck. We hauled a lot of steel out here as well. I'm storing a lot of steel for work as well. And that thing, solid unit. The old abandoned barn, I don't think I've showed you guys that yet, but we're gonna explore retinning the roof and salvaging that this year. Hopefully I can do it. I gotta retin our personal house roof because the shingles are falling off it, and I definitely don't want it to get that bad. But yeah, that might be worth saving as well. It's awesome. It's like a 30 by 50 shot back there. 14-foot ceilings to the bottom of the truss. Dirt floor, but concrete sidewalls. It's awesome. It'd be incredible for cold storage. What else can I show you guys? It's so calm. It's so beautiful. Man, I love it out here. Some old corrals here. I did actually tear down one of them. I got it all in video as well. It was an awesome project. It was super fun. It was just one of the things I filmed last winter when I was super busy and I didn't get a chance to upload it. So I'll probably do it this fall. So it fits in with the scenery when we're once again in wintertime. Turbo, good boy. Such a good boy. Turbo's my buddy, he always follows me around. We also had a little granary here with a skid steer fork pal forks. I just kind of picked the front end up, dragged it all the way back there. We got a good burn pile started, so we'll light that some beach up this fall or early winter once it's safe to do so. It'll be a big fire. There's the bunker, still right there. Literally nothing to do with that. I did not find a use for it last fall. This winter I probably will, unless I get that other building figured out for wherever it's back there somewhere. I love how you just can't even tell with the sloping landscape on all the trees. There's a 30 by 100-foot building back there, and you wouldn't even know it. But yeah, if I don't get that done, this will probably become useful storage. I want to get rid of some of these granaries as well, just knock them down and burn them up probably. I think most of the wood is too far gone for use as barnwood kind of style stuff. These ones are already falling apart. I've got a cool little quad trail that goes back through here, loops around, and ends up at the top of the hill up in the farmland, which is pretty fun. I did a bunch of work in the fall piling up all the deadfall. You can see all the various piles and opening it up. I can get quads through in lots of different paths now, but I need to clear it open a little bit more so I have some more sight lines. Cool. Anyways, that about does it for the update. It's probably long enough. And yeah, thanks for your patience. We'll have some fun stuff coming this summer. I'll give you some more equipment overviews. I've expanded my arsenal quite a bit. A lot of more steel stuff. I got an ATV mount brush mower, which I'm currently quite excited to get in action. And some other fun stuff as well. So stay tuned, and I appreciate you being here. This is the evening view. Got the hedges done today. I can just chill out. Look at that sunset and valley view. I'm gonna be sitting on a deck chair on top of a deck table, but hey, whatever works for you.